Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kennedy and I am a sophomore in college. Today I am going to be showing you guys my real college night routine. The first thing that I do when I get home from school every day is start my homework. Today I am working on human growth and development and art. In art for elementary education, I am doing a pop-up book, and while I'm doing that pop-up book, I'm watching one of my new favorite YouTubers. Her name is Haley Caitlin. I will put her in the description down below. Now I am starting to make dinner for my family. Today was a very busy day, so I am making dinner for everybody. I am making some Alfredo pasta, not with fettuccine noodles, just with regular spaghetti noodles because that's all we have. But here I am starting to boil the water, and now I am cutting up a loaf of bread and putting some butter in it. We get these loaves of bread from Kroger, and all you have to do is cut it up and put some butter in it and then put it in the oven. This bread is very cheap and easy to make when you are having pasta or any type of food that you want bread with, so I would highly recommend getting it from Kroger. After I finish cutting up the bread, I am going to start to warm up our Alfredo sauce. When I do this, I just put it in a little bowl and then set it on the stove at a very low heat so that it doesn't burn and start to bubble over the top and make a mess. Now I am just turning on the burner, and then next I am using our whole grain spaghetti noodles, and I am breaking them apart and putting them into the boiling water so they can start to cook. After I'm done ripping up the spaghetti and putting it in the boiling water, I preheat the oven for the bread and put the bread in for the amount specified on the package, just so it can start cooking and be ready at the same time as all of the other stuff. The bread is now ready, and the pasta has cooked thoroughly, and the sauce is mostly warmed up. It'll get warmer once you put it on the pasta, but you don't want to put cold sauce on the pasta because then it makes the pasta cold, so you want it to slightly warm up. Now I take the pasta and I'm going to strain it over the sink so I don't get hot water everywhere. And then what I like to do is put the strainer inside of the pan that I cooked the pasta in so all the excess water can drain into that bowl and doesn't make a mess all over the kitchen. Then I grab a little pot holder kind of thing to set my pan on because I don't want to burn the counters. And this is my dinner all fixed and ready. It was very delicious. I would highly recommend this quick and easy dinner. After I ate dinner, I finished my pop-up book, and this is the final result. I based my pop-up book off of I Survived the Sinking of the Titanic, which is a popular children's chapter book and series. I read this when I was little, and so I thought it would be fun to do for my project. This probably took me around like 6 hours to complete in total, so yeah, took a long time, even though it might not look like it did, but it did. Next, after I finish that, I go head up to my bathroom to take a shower to get clean so I'm not laying in bed all dirty. After my shower, I brush my hair, and then I pull it back behind my ears so it doesn't get in the way for me to wash my face. when I wash my face, I use the Duval brush to do this. Tana Mojo has a code for this brush, and you get like 75% off or something crazy like that. So I use that for it. You should definitely, if you're considering buying this, you should definitely use Tana's code because it saves you a lot of money. At first, I just used the brush with water to get my skin wet, and then I put the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser on my face, and then wet the brush again, and use the spin brush on my face with the cleanser on it so it gets all foamed up and it starts to clean my face after a long day. Once I finish using the spin brush on my face, I wet a washcloth to wipe off the facial cleanser on there, and then I just clean that washcloth off and hang it to dry for the next day. Then I start making my lunch for the next school day. Recently I've been very into the Asian salad blend from Kroger. It's really good. It has lettuce, cabbage, carrots, green onions. It comes with little sliced almonds and some like crunchy noodles, and it's just really, really good. The sauce is kind of like a peanut sauce. And so the first thing I do is separate the lettuce into two somewhat equal containers. I try to split it in half, but you know, I really try, but it's hard to tell when you have two different containers like that. And then I start to split the almonds and crunchy noodles up in between the containers. The one that I'm going to be using the next day, I actually put that mixture in it, but the other one I tape it back up and save it for the day that I use it so it doesn't start to get all soggy and stuff with the lettuce and cabbage. And then I attempt to equally distribute the sauce in between two containers. Sometimes this is a little difficult, but I think I get it close enough most of the times. My chemistry teacher in high school taught me that you have to get eye level to it to really see if it's even, so that's what I did here. Yeah, so next I close up all those containers and then put them in the fridge so I can get them out the next morning and they're nice and cool. Next, what I add to my lunch are some veggie chips. I just use a little snack bag for these. I don't need too many, just a few. I accidentally put a little too many of these chips in this bag, so I ended up having to crush a few at the top so I could close it up. Oh gosh, I guess I just really wanted lots of veggie chips that day. And then what else I add to my lunch is a chocolate chip granola bar. These are always good. They give you some energy and just a good little snack to add. And then I already had some chocolate dipped peanuts in my lunchbox from the day before. I'm packing for a Thursday, and Thursdays are my busy days, so I put a snack in there for me. And then what I just showed you is my fork, spoon, knife. It has a spoon on one end, a fork on the other end, and then one edge of the fork is also a knife. I got that in Italy. Next, after I finish my lunch, I go up to my room and watch a couple YouTube videos. Right now I'm watching the Try Guys Eugene Rates Popular Sodas. I really like the Try Guys. They're hilarious. I'll link that video in the description down below too. Next, right before I go to bed, I brush my teeth to get them all nice and clean for when I put my retainer in after this, because you don't want dirty teeth when you put your retainer in. That's nasty. The last thing I do before I go to bed is pick out my clothes for the next day. This outfit is a sweater with a cute belt and some mom jeans. I set that next to my dresser so I can easily grab it in the morning. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did get a couple requests to make this, so I hope those of you who requested it enjoyed it a lot. Leave a comment down below of what other videos you'd like to see from me. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!